This is the best photograph position.
Well, it's kind of like you're here to the side, and it's almost like you get that angle, and then you try to create the shadow for that.
All right, whenever you're ready.
We're here with Dr. Jim Anderson at the Diabetes Convention, and he spoke about supplements and diabetes. Welcome, Dr. Anderson.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Dr. Anderson, what are the key supplements that are important in the prevention of diabetes?
You know, that's a controversial question, and let me just share with you what my experience is with 35 years of research and putting together all of this information in this book. And so what I think, that we have good evidence, clinical evidence, that supplements can be of distinct benefit for diabetes. We think that supplements will really help people prevent them from going on from pre-diabetes, that's their tendencies towards diabetes, to distinct diabetes. And so what I wanted to share with you is specific information about how much supplements to use to prevent diabetes.
All right, great. Well, let's take them one at a time. Let's start off with, I heard you just speak about chromium. What is chromium? How do you get it, and how much?
Chromium is a mineral, and we've probably heard about chromium picolinate. Chromium picolinate has been advocated as to help fight obesity. I think the evidence on that is not clear, but I think there is evidence, strong evidence, that chromium improves glucose metabolism, and it's coming out as a major protector against progressing from pre-diabetes to diabetes.
And how do people get chromium in their diet beyond a multivitamin that has it?
It's hard to get chromium in the diet, and so I recommend a supplement, a capsule that has the chromium, the magnesium, and the vanadium, the supplements in reasonable amounts.
What's reasonable?
Okay, chromium, a reasonable amount of chromium is 200 micrograms a day. 200 micrograms.
So if you're looking for 200 micrograms a day, would that be something that you see chromium in, like it's in the multivitamin that I take, but I couldn't tell you that it's 200 micrograms. So I would need to take that plus something in addition to that?
Right. You need to get something that says 200 micrograms of chromium.
You mentioned magnesium. That's in a lot of multivitamins and also a lot of times in calcium supplements. How much magnesium is helpful?
One should shoot for 400 milligrams of magnesium a day.
That's a good one. Vanadium. What the heck is that?
Vanadium is another rare mineral, but also it's clear it protects animals from developing diabetes, and there's good evidence in humans it protects from prevention, from movement from pre-diabetes to diabetes. So 100 micrograms of vanadium is what we recommend.
So could you get that vanadium at any drugstore, grocery store, Whole Foods?
I walked into a vitamin shop the other day, and I picked up several bottles. And they had these amounts of vitamins, plus some herbals in there. And so I think moving to herbals, I think cinnamon, which a common household spice, is a very good agent for helping prevent move from pre-diabetes to diabetes. Now, I want to emphasize that this is based on my clinical experience, and I'm telling you what I would tell my patients. What I've done myself, and what many of my patients have done for the last several years, and we've seen really dramatic reductions in their blood sugar.
Does the American Diabetes Association support your findings?
The American Diabetes Association hasn't really reviewed this and issued statements.
Do you expect them to?
I do not think that combinations of supplements will ever really be tested in a clinical trial because it's too confusing. I think we're going to have to rely on studies of individual agents. I think that we have to be sure about the safety. We can make judgments about the safety of these minerals, and I think then we have to really try them clinically to see if they're going to work in the individual.
If you could tell people right now what they should do in terms of supplements that they should go buy today, it would be chromium, vanadium, and magnesium. And then how much cinnamon?
I think one should shoot for a gram of cinnamon a day, 1,000 milligrams.
How do you get that?
You can,
that's like a whole bucket of something.
well, you know, that's a 28th of an ounce.
Okay,
So,
teaspoon, tablespoon?
That's like a fourth of a teaspoon.
A day? Oh, okay.
That's doable. You can put that in your chili, or you can put that in your thing, or you can take it in a supplement, in a capsule.
Anything else you'd like to add?
I think that really people who are at risk for diabetes, that condition is in their hands. I think that they can use supplements. And it's a high likelihood with the selected supplements we've talked about that they can reduce their diabetes, their tendency of their pre-diabetes moving on to diabetes.
Thank you, Dr. Harris.
Thank you.
He's such a nice, smiling man.